How are you, my sister?
I'm fine myself, sir.
I'm okay. What are you doing on the streets?
Just I wouldn't say what am I doing. It's just life that brought me here.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have a specific answer for you to tell you that I'm on the street because of this. But then yeah, I do smoke drugs, and then yeah, that's how I ended up. I'm actually from Port Elizabeth, so we came here. My parents we came, but then they decided to go back, and then I decided to stay behind. And they would constantly send me money to come back, but then I would use the money for drugs. You understand? So basically, I'm here on my own.
But why
Okay.
why why did you decide to use drugs instead of like?
That's the thing. I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't blame anybody. It's just curiosity and liking things, to be honest.
So, but do you think uh, 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 uh you did a nice decision? Do you think it's
No,
a
it's
great
not.
decision?
It's not. It's the worst decision that I ever could have made because the person that I am now and the person that I was, it's two different people.
Hmm.
I wouldn't be able to confirm the two, you understand? So it's bad.
Hmm. So what is your name?
Michelle,
How old are you?
I am 31 years old.
31.
Yes.
And how long have you been on the streets?
It's almost been a decade, 10 years.
10 years.
Yes, sir.
And how do you survive in that 10 years? Especially for you as a girl,
As a
because
woman, yeah,
it's not easy.
it's tough.
Yeah.
It's not something that I would want to talk about at this point, but it's tough. It's not easy staying on the street and things happening to especially us women. You understand? So I've been through a lot. I would actually say that I've been to hell and back.
So, but in terms of food, how do you survive? Do you feel like the little that you get is enough for you?
It's not. I wouldn't say that it's enough because I just eat, and there's times where I just eat things that I wouldn't eat, that my palate wouldn't eat. So I would just eat it just because I'm hungry. You understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say it's enough. It's not something that I would go into the shop and buy for myself. It's just because somebody offered it to me. I wouldn't say no, and I'm hungry at that point. So yeah, I'm gonna eat it. Yeah.
So when you have money, if you were to get maybe like 100 rands, what would you do with it?
100 and
Yeah.
okay, the first thing that I would do like get soap to wash and washing powder, soap, yeah, and then after that I would smoke it, to be honest with you.
Okay, let's go low. Let's say maybe you get 20 rands.
20
Would you
rands.
decide to buy what you're smoking or food?
No, I would buy like a loaf. I would shade. I would
Okay.
do a loaf of bread of 10 rand, and then 10 rand I would make a compro with it. Get somebody else also that's shorting or something. So I would compromise between the two if it's 20 rand.
But you look beautiful and clean for take it for 10 years.
Yo, beautiful and clean, yo.
You
You have
honestly
no
look beautiful
idea.
and clean.
You have no idea what I've been through.
Uh,
So for you to say that it's actually a big compliment, I would say thank you.
uh,
But then yeah, no, I'm not either of the two, clean or beautiful. To be honest,
you don't see yourself. I,
no,
I I see you.
nothing.
So with do you understand like as a girl being on the streets, it's very unsafe compared to a guy. What are the challenges that you have faced as a girl on the
On
streets?
the streets, I faced being raped.
Oh,
I faced being abused mentally, physically, psychologically. I've just been through it all. There's nothing that I wouldn't, but then I would say that it has made me stronger. Now I can defend myself to some point, only to some point. It gets difficult and it gets hard, but then what can I do? You understand? I just endure.
so with the people that sexually harassed you, is it people that you know
No,
from the streets or is
it's
it
not.
strangers?
The thing is, there's the people that I know. They would actually invite those people doing those things. You understand? But then to the point, it hasn't happened to the point whereby it happened and then I have to live with that in my mind. There's always something that comes to my rescue or distracts them, you understand? But it's still in my head, you understand, because I have physically gone through it. You understand?
So do you have any kids
I've got a
or
daughter.
uh,
that I do not have any access to. I just see her. She grows up and then she gets older and she doesn't remember anymore. Those are also one of my challenges that I have that is very painful. That I have a daughter that she doesn't know me in such a sense because nobody would want their daughters or their granddaughters to be around a person that is doing drugs and stuff. So I also just decided to distract myself up until I'm at a point where I'm saying this is enough and no further. And it's tough. It is.
So don't you think you can just decide to change your life and then go back to your family? Will it be possible?
Thing. Support is a big thing, you understand? I can say that in my mind and say, listen, yeah, I want to stop or to this point and no further.
No.
Yeah, but then there's a point whereby I cannot just do it all by myself. I need that support, you understand? And I do not have it in Johannesburg, you understand? I've got nobody here. So it's something I
Yeah.
do want, but it's not something that I can do all by myself. It isn't, to be honest.
So on the streets, are you the only girl, or there are other girls?
No, there are other girls, man. Just last year, we like about, yeah, 6 or 7 that are staying on the street.
Where do you sleep? Do you sleep on the streets or there's
Yes.
some shelter
No, that's
somewhere?
literally on the street. We will just find places to sleep. Like sometimes when it rains, that is when it's tough for us. You understand? When it rains, these rainy days now, we would literally like sleep in the rain and just put a plastic cover over ourselves or something. You understand? So it's tough. We literally sleep on the street.
And then now you have been raped. You've been on the streets for so long,
Yes.
and I can just imagine like the cold that you've got and stuff like that. So with something like that, haven't you been to like a clinic or something? Haven't you been feeling ill or something?
I've been to Person. I was there for a month and 3 weeks that I was in hospital. I stayed there. My one lung collapsed, and then I've got a hole in my heart because of smoking. So I was there for almost 2 months. Then I came out, and then I just started smoking again.
But do you feel like you need help because
If I can get that shelter and that place where I can feel safe, I honestly think of it because it wasn't something that I've done before and then went back to it. No, this would be my first decision that I would make and say that it's enough now. You understand? So it's been a while that it's been replaying in my head. You understand? So I think it's been enough for me now. I've had enough. So it's enough.
so have you tried looking for help?
Yeah, I went to Nakosa. I don't know whether you know this program also. It's also but then they are giving me the runaround. They're telling me that they're willing to give me methadone, but then still stay in the environment that I am. So I asked them, okay, if you can at least get me a shelter where I can get out of the place where I am and give me the methadone because I don't want to waste government resources because I'm gonna get methadone and then still be around. I'm still gonna smoke. You understand? It's no use at the end of the day. So they're just telling me, okay, no, we're gonna do that. We're gonna come back to you. So I'm still waiting for them since last year for them to come back to me for simple thing like a shelter, just where I can stay and not be around where I know where I can get what I'm smoking. You understand? Not drink what they're giving the methadone and then still smoke. It makes no sense to me because a lot of people have done it, a lot of peers of mine have done it, but they still come back, still smoking. Even when they come from the sessions, they smoke. So I don't see the use of it. I really don't see the use of it. Yeah, there is, but then
So before you were on the streets, because you said it's been 10 years, right?
yes,
So before that 10 years,
yes,
how was life?
life
Was because it doesn't mean when you're not on the streets, life is easier than it's
life was so sweet for me. I worked at MiWay for 7 years.
you what?
MiWay,
Okay.
yes, I was working at MiWay for 7 years. So life was sweet. I had my own townhouse in the Gavia Park because though I own my own car. It was okay. It was okay. I was comfortable then. And
And
then things just went haywire. I don't know where to start to tell you. It just all went, you know, but it just went haywire.
but don't you think the way you got the job at MiWay, you would actually get another job somewhere else, the same
No,
way?
no, I know. There's no insurance company that I would go into that would say it's either they're gonna tell me that I'm overqualified or no, I'm hired. But there's no insurance company that I would walk into and not get the job. To be honest with you, it's just this thing. I don't know whether it's a Satan or what that just presses you down. You know, you can be when you're done smoking, you be like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna do this. But then when you smoke, you're like. And then tomorrow morning when you need to smoke again, you'll be like, ah, then I'll do it again. Not knowing that time is going. You understand? It's just you just having your life on a standstill for nothing.